Alrighty, let's get on into it. This is about to be tiebreaker number 1. After C9 failed to take down Dam 1 in the final game of the regular schedule of the day, we get a little bit of an extension here, 2 games here. The winner of this match between FPX and RGE will go on to face Cloud9 to decide who is going to be leaving groups here. And it'd be a great disappointment for any of these teams, really. Rogue topping the charts for, or at least winning the splits, so to speak, at least the regular splits for both spring and summer in Europe, and then failing in the playoffs and specifically in the spring finals. Cloud9 winning spring finals but not making it in summer. And now here, FPX, rumored to be a lot, including me, felt they were the best team in the world, come into this Worlds, and it's not been good for them in their group so far. They're tied up, and they're in this position where they need to beat Rogue here. And so, all right, that's going to be, I believe, one of the first Twisted Fates locked in for Doinby here on blue side. Draven, Lucian, Leona, Lee Sin, Yuumi, and Aurelia already banned out here. So taking that away from Nuguri, the Yuumi, a first pickable pick on the blue side, needs to be kept away, because attaching that to a jungler is a very hard matchup and fight to win. Celes and already Inspired going to go back into the Fiddlesticks. That went well in their last match against FPX, but I do not believe they'd allow that to happen a second time here. It's a little bit too easy, a little bit too free, and a little bit too early in this draft for it to be selected and not dumpstered by the end of the draft phase. They're going to stick it out. I think they're just playing mind games here, just floating the Crow Storm threat out there, but they're just going to lock down Hans Sama for the Misfortune. He's been doing very well here. The Lucian just straight up banned out. Not even going to allow him to bring that one in. And all right, so solo laners secured here. Nuguri and Doinby picking up some comfort picks here. And Nuguri going to be their main win condition here. And all right, so Tian going to pick up the Viego. We have not seen this a lot. It has had some good wins, a 67 win percentage right now, but has been very off the radar during this tournament. What do they want here? I'd want the Rel more than I'd want the Rakan, but they may keep this one. All right, it's going to be the Rakan here. So high mobility, engage, support from Trimby, and not too many things to sort of auto stop him from engaging. Maybe the stun from Tian, but this could be super funny, and the charm could really set up for a lot of damage coming out from Hans Sama's Misfortune with the bullet time. So right now, still a lot of team fight, a little bit of flanking, a little bit of, you know, skirmishy stuff. If we get what we've seen most of today, actually, LWX and Hans Sama are just going to be left bot side to just farm waves, maybe try to get a turret plate, and then the rest of the maps is going to be off trying to make fights happen and get things done. Aphelios is going to be the ban out against LWX. There's, yeah, Thresh is still up and available. So the Aphelios combo was still a distinct threat, and we're just going to stop banning, at least both teams have agreed to stop just banning the secondary part of the pick. You know, the Nami for the Lucian, the Thresh for the Aphelios, and they're just going to ban the characters straight out. Just ban the AD carries straight up. So Ezreal, super safe pick taken away, and the Aphelios taken away from LWX. So his ability to hyper carry is gone, and FPX had enough PTSD from the Fiddlesticks. They are going to ban that out, as well as the Graves, which was a great top side pick so far today for weak side, and just good consistent damage later on. Ooh, and that could be a really clever pick here for Odo Omni. I like this. This is... Oh, no, he's baited me. All right. So they're going to go for the Kennen, which has also had a lot of great impact here. Fudge on the last game showing great power with the Kennen. I think we've even seen Nuguri and Khan putting out major performances. But LWX is going to take the Jhin, utility AD carry in play, and that very large influence with the curtain call. Yep, there we go. So now it's going to be... It's going to be top lane Odo Omni, final pick here. What does he want to take into... Well, he's got that. All right, so we're just waiting for the jungler. So jungler final pick from Inspired. He's getting all the draft resources. He is the last pick of the entire draft. There's the Thresh. So safety acquired, peel acquired, and a little bit more engage acquired. What does Odo Omni want to take into Nuguri's Jace, his best champion, mind you? And Jarvan for the jungle. I've lost track of things because he already had the cannon to counter into the Jace. So Inspired gets his... Inspired is... Oh boy. Jarvan's not been a good pick this tournament. I've only seen like... I think we've only seen like 2 games where it looked good. But it's just not been able to come out from any... It has not been a strong pick for, frankly, just non-Asian teams. Unless it's like been very much indexed on and really powered up. And this is a good wombo combo Rogue have put together with the Cataclysm, the Maelstrom, and the Bullet Time, and even the knockup and whatever, you know, Silas wants to be doing at the time. It just is going to be very, very team fight focused, and I don't think they're going to be able to do too much or do too well. We've seen Prio basically given over, or at least is won by the Kennen early on, or at least through even the beginning of the mid game. So there's a bit of Prio there. Larson should get pushed in, but we should be able to have ourselves a good last time viewing one of these teams here, because this will be the final. This will be the final chance for either of these teams to really keep their hopes alive. Everything is on the line here, and if they want to make it further into this tournament, they need to get the win. Yep. All right, so let's get on the map. Let's get on the Rift. Nothing too special here. I think Trimby's taking notes from the previous game that they had earlier, and they're going to bring this scanner with them so they can actually take out any wards that are put down in the alcove brushes. On the bot side, no wards placed out yet. No crazy starts, fleet footwork, spellbook, phase rush. Yeah, nothing too crazy in regards to the runes. Yep, Trimby gonna sweep out, make sure there's no wards here, so. And it may just be a surrender for FPX for the bot side here. LWX is a really good long range, effective range with Jhin, with the Deadly Flourish, with the Curtain Call once you get past level 6. So it really is going to come down to like Tian, Nuguri, Doinby, and even Crisp roaming out and away. We saw that in the Cloud9 game earlier, where it's like level 2 Leona just running around the map trying to make some plays happen. And I would expect something similar in this game as well. I'm sure it's going to be baiting this one up. Gets that off, and Trimby's is going to be able to get a free auto attack off. Alright, bot side start for both of them. Yeah. I would expect just full clear. I'd expect full clear from both. It's kind of, we haven't seen enough cheese out of the Jarvan early on here. Now the damage has actually gone onto Chris more so, and it is very uneven right now. The Ignite going down into LWX. He's going to be below 200 health here. He's going to have to start popping some of these pots. He's got boots and pots, so the fight is not really in his favor here, and Trimby's still super healthy here, so that feels like a Rogue have kind of won that fight. Inspired's live level 3 here, flash up for all 3 players. They don't think they're going to take that here. Yep. Wave is in the control of Rogue right now. Nuguri stepping up. You're going to get the trade up. And not much else to really be gathered there. Orame just going to lose that one. Shock Blast. Gonna hit. Larson missing that minion. It's going to be a little sad. No, Tian might be able to actually get this Skull Crab, and I think he's just going to surrender it probably back from here. He skipped his Grom, so he's looking for a play right now. I don't think they'd look for a dive right now. Nuguri's low on mana, so not really able to get a full spell rotation off. But Tian is here. Hammers out. They want this. He's going to get the gap closed off. He's going to dodge away from that. He's going to come back into them. He's going to try to actually get the stun off, but gets the stun up onto Nuguri. He's down to 100 health here. Inspired has Rife. He's going to get the knock up on to Nuguri. He's going to have to actually finish this off with just auto attacks. He's going to flash in and actually get it. First blood over to Inspired, and there's not much Tian can do. Trying to get the spell rotations off, but oh, this could be a teleporter from Dorby. They want this. And he's looking to stick under. He's going to actually get the kill. Going to get the reset off, and Inspired is going to get gold carded down. And no ult available just yet, but that's going to be 2 kills over to FPX here. And this is a fantastic start for FPX here. And teleport back up, actually into mid. So no waves lost here. Good attempts from eo120 and Inspired to make that happen. But the advantage is going to go over to FPX. Yep, Rogue at least own this side of the map. They need to leverage this, get these waves crashing into that turret, need to get some plates. Dodges the stun, and he just comes right on through. He's trying to actually proc the stun, gets it on to Nuguri, but not while the turret aggro's on him. Now 3-man bot here, Trimby trying to dodge around, keep the shields going. Hansama looks pretty safe here. Inspired is up and available. Gotta get the slow off, double up, good damage back.
So the problem with Inspire trying to force a play there would have been that all of the summoner spells are still up for FPX except for the Ignite, of course. But also, because Trimby can't re-engage due to his HP, that would have been a 2 versus 3. And because Inspire doesn't have Flash, the moment he commits to that, he is not getting back out again. So, not risking the numbers disadvantage there, he decides not to overcommit. And fortunately for Rogue, they do not lose anything off the back of it anyway. So, FPX with a very small gold lead for the time being, largely building up towards the top side of the map. But I think that Doonby is going to be pretty happy with the kill that he's currently sitting on.
Nuguri will be pretty happy with the fact that he's sitting on a serrated duck as well. That lethality already stacking up on the Jace. Let's see, Doonby and Larson trading XP in the mid lane. Both the top laners pretty even, both the junglers pretty even.
Yeah, nothing too crazy just yet. We're just going through with more clears. Good clever ward there up top side. I'm not sure who put that one there, but FPX with full information, full knowledge. And nothing equivalent for Rogue. And now, so priority should be going over to the Kennen, but with that gank, it's gonna get a little bit rougher. Wow, at least he's actually won a lot of the tiebreakers. Nice. Clutch factor. Clutch is European.
You're just stacking those curses up, aren't you, Medic? Let's have a look at this. Inspire looking for a play on Noguri.
Tian here for the counterplay. Oh, and Hansama dodging out the Deadly Flourish. And topside, oh, here comes the gold cards. It's going to be caught out. Larson's actually going to be the one that has stolen the Destiny Call. But Tian's going to chase this more. Level 6 onto him. Trimby is so low, he's going to actually get out. The stun's going to hit, but it's not really going to matter. And Hansama is just dealing with the 1v2, but he is just dodging and weaving every attempt here from LWX and Crisp to get something on him while Trimby's off roaming.
Larson did end up burning his flash. Tian as well, but because he's level 6 and because he has that ult, there was a real risk of him getting one reset and really snowballing that fight in their favor. So, Rogue, they get paranoid, they don't overcommit, and look at Doonby. He's pushing in that mid wave now. He's going to catch a lot of farm. Likely get himself a plate.
Hansama dodging a lot here. He's happy to take the simple damage, but not going to allow that stun to happen, because that's when everything would start coming down. Wow. He's just dodging everything right now.
Dodged everything. How do you even dodge that against the wall there? Absolutely crazy. We'll hit the level 6. Larson gonna get forced back. Yeah, Doonby gonna pick up more fire. I'm surprised that Larson's actually ahead in CS right now. The fact that he has been matching Doonby on some of these roams. I guess that very first roam where Doonby TP to top is where that difference came through. But I'm having a look at the mini-map once again. I see Tian eyeing up that top lane.
Yep, they want to get this done. They want to get Nuguri ahead. Nuguri is their win condition. He's going to be able to get the Herald. Inspired on the other side of the map. Yeah, the ward has spotted it. So yeah, should be an easy trade for Rogue. Inspired going to put out a control ward and a ward in the backside. I think he's just going to steal the red buff. I think he's going to try to play this greedy. And the controller might have seen him moving into the dragon, so they may just surrender the Drake and be perfectly happy with that. And Inspired's going to get like 2 for 1 in a way. Oh, they want to dive here. This is going to be a cannon wave crashing here. Who's going to be the target, though? LWX or Crisp is going to get onto Crisp here, and he's not going to be able to get much done. He gets the hook off, so he's actually going to be a little bit thicker. And there comes the turret damage, but it's going to be a jump onto LWX here. And he's going to be able to flash out, but he's ignited. And just need 1 auto attack. It's going to go over to Trimby. 1 kill for him, and that's 2 kills now on Inspired. And now it's going to be the counterplay here. Odo Omni needs to be prepared for this Maelstrom available. It could make this really hard for him. Level 7 against level 8 and level 7, but Doimby's going to arrive there, and here comes all of the damage. And Nuggery, he's going to get really low here, under 100 damage, but Larson, I don't think he's got much else to do here. He now... Oh my gosh. That's actually fantastic here. Cool. So, in a way... Silas now has access to 9 ults.
What's happened there is Tiana's done all of you a favor. Okay, what other good old
Wait, but now,
the quickness, the bullet time?
hang on, but that's the icon of Larson's...
Yeah, maybe it's just a visual thing.
Maybe it's just a visual thing. Maybe he does have...
Oh, there we go. Okay.
Here's why. He stole it while Viego was Kennen.
Okay.
So the icon is the icon that Viego would have, which is the Kennen ultimate because he's Kennen.
Okay.
But it's actually the heart.
But he always got...
Oh, no, but here's the question. Okay, I don't actually know this.
I don't know
Here's
either.
the question.
This is a great bit of discovery here we're going through with Medic and Vetty. Unfortunately, what I really want is for Silas to be able to steal whatever ultimate that Viego has effectively like soul stolen. And then we could basically have a situation where there's like 3 Maelstroms happening at once. That would be fantastic. Larson is here, but not really able to get much done. And Odo just... Not much else to really be done there. Almost gets Nuggery. 120 damage would have been great. And here, I think they're trying to repeat. Not enough wave. Goredrinker competed for Inspired, so keeping with the pacing, doing pretty well there. Yep, first Mythic actually there for Inspired. Or at least first Mythic on the map. Oh, and here comes the Engage here. We're going to be right on LWX here, and he's actually going to not be able to even hit the... There we go, there's the burn. Oh, and Odo Omni with the stun, actually. He's going to win this. Wave clear is going to come through, and Inspired has arrived with Larson. And I don't think that FPX were ready for this. Gold card is going to come out to try to stop at least one of them, but they are unconcerned here. Larson, he should be able to actually get an abscond abduct going into this here. He's just got to connect it. No, flash is up in like 30 seconds or something. It's not going to be able to reach it. So great counter gank there from Rogue there to prevent FPX from getting another kill into Odo Omni. Odo Omni going to get more resources than normal. Oh, Inspired's looking for it. Cataclysm unavailable. The thumbs up might be giving away the bait at this point. Odo has TP available. Oh, and Trimby's here as well. They want it. Here comes the Engage. He's going to miss onto Doimby. He's going to use the Lantern. Little dodge weave. Little trifecta movement there. Sidestep. Lantern out. Doimby's like, please.
What Rogue successfully did there was get a kill in bot lane in the 2v2, which, bear in mind, they've played 3 times now, and it is LWX and Crisp that has 2v2 killed Hans and Trimby. They've killed Trimby. Yeah. And this time around, they're finally able to get some revenge as they get kills. Meanwhile, Larson roams up top lane and is actually able to trade back a kill, which means that Rogue are now +2 and are slightly ahead in gold. Of course, this is all going to be
neutralized because of the turret kills here. And they've got 3 topside here. Oh, there comes the gold card here. Not much else for Odo Omni to do. He dodges out the other stun. So he holds strong here. No Maelstrom. This fight would not be in their advantage, and no Cataclysm either. So FPX actually going to take this window to get a lot of damage onto this tier 2. I don't believe they're going to be able to actually get it. The sun comes out, it hits Nuggery, and now it comes... Oh, wait, there we go. Yep, extra gold. Get that tier 2. Get that really great bonus gold here. So first and second brick over to FPX right now, and it's an inner tier 2. It's going to give them a big gold boost. It's keeping the game actually quite even here, and I think Rogue, they take that turret, and they're going to shove this out.
is the gold lead for Hans Summer. He is a player that every caster and analyst
Oh, wow.
about for Rogue. And in a lot of games, teams have shut him down, aggressively shut him
Yeah,
down.
he's been the main win condition for Rogue this entire world stage. It hasn't really been on Larson, which it normally should be. Inspired has gotten, you know, kind of ruined a few times. I know Domine is usually their weak side. He can be a great carry from the top side, but not. He's not been really able to actually get that going during this Worlds. He's been kind of outclassed by the likes of Khan and Nuggery in this group stage.
I think it was a tiebreaker versus TSM. I seem to remember them playing 3 games, and then they were able to come out on top. He may find himself in another tiebreaker against NA if he can come out on top of this game, but FPX still very close in gold.
Yeah, this game is nowhere near decided right now. Top side very much in the favor of FPX, but bot side and the major advantage that's in Hansama's corner really is kind of setting up for these any sort of skirmish or team fights that Hansama can get a part of with the bullet time, and he's going into the Gale Force, so trying to at least keep himself mobile and away from Tian would be my assumption. Maybe even just the Nuggery to avoid that power slam damage. All right, first Drake acquired here at 15 minutes. It's going to be a pretty late Drake. This could put us into a very late game. Maybe even as late as we got to see there with Dam1 and Cena. I think we were hitting like near 40 minutes with that game by the end of it. 2 cannon ults on the side of Rogue would be broken, Vedius. That would be straight illegal. Maybe the entire map is covered in Storm, and that would not be fun.
Other sides the entire game long. Yes, and it's just what they've been doing. They've been looking for these towers. They've been looking to crack through the defenses of Rogue, and they continue to chip away at that bot lane tier 1. Rogue will get the Rift Herald after getting the Infernal as well, though. So
and they're going to be able to actually even get this other turret here, and there's not a lot of cross-map plays happening here. It's just on Hansama trying to get this. Odo getting some damage here on to this one. Gonna get the stun onto Doinby. Get a little trade there.
Crazy things about MF is, you already mentioned it earlier, her insane movement speed makes it much easier for her to rotate from lane to lane, and actually keeping her in mid is can be really valuable because of how quickly you can collapse on side. So
it's also kind of standard of where you put your AD carries, so it's just an extra bonus to regular play here once you start getting into the mid game with these side lane plays and getting the bot lane into mid lane after they've taken their tier 1. He is 2 levels up over LWX right now, which is pretty insane. Even Trimby's up a level over Crisp. So this bot lane is actually doing major work. They just need to actually figure out how to leverage it. Oh, he is dang eager for it. He is hungry for this.
In these later game team fights, it's all about his positioning. He's got 1 cleanse, he's got 1 flash, he's got 1 Gale Force, and there's a hook, there's a stun card, and there's a spectral more coming for him.
Yep, and the knockback even from Nuggery. So there's plenty of CC that can interrupt Hansama. It's a question of can it reach him? Because if they cannot reach Hansama in these fights or in these skirmishes, these fights are going to be very favored in Rogue's corner. And there's a lethality pickup. The Collector coming in for Hansama. Oh, and I just realized something here because he has the steel cap boots. There's not much magic damage on the side of FPX. It's just Doinby on Twisted Fate, which is not really known as a major AP damage carry. Much more of a utility carry, if anything, with the Destiny, with the frequent stun cards, wave clear.
Up in the top lane pushing out that wave. Larson doing the same on the opposite side of the map, and we're pretty symmetrical right here, Betty.
The only thing I wanted to say about team fights before moving on is it was Inspired who got a pentakill on Viego that helped him even get to Worlds in the first place.
I mean, it was the reason
Larson about to be caught in the wrong place. Prepare for the Spectral Maw. Here comes the Deadly Flourish. It's not actually going to miss. He's got the ultimate from the Viego just to get out if needed.
fights, one reset could literally be enough to swing an entire fight in the favor of FPX. So even though I think on paper Rogue's comp is stronger in the 5v5, there are these other variables to take into consideration. For now, the gold continues to remain even once eo120 takes down this tower.
Yeah, they should keep it super close, if not even put Rogue ahead. So while there is a 3-turret lead for FPX, the gold difference is not that hard. Gold card's going to hit, but the Everfrost isn't going to get there, and Tribu's already gotten into the middle of this, and the turret's still alive, and now eo120 is going to get exhausted, gold carded as well, but he's not going down here, going to get the full channel, and here comes the resets from Tien, and now he's going to be able to actually get his set up, but oh my gosh, Ansama is just going nuclear here. Curtain call to try to stop everything, but here comes the bullet time over the wall here. Tien is so low, he's burning, and they're trying to actually get in, and they're going to get in onto Crisp here, and here's Inspired. He's just going to look over in Tien's direction. That's 4 dead on the side of FPX. eo120 went down, but that is perfectly acceptable. 20 seconds till this Ocean Drake comes up, and Rogue can keep moving themselves towards the win here. Oh, I think LWX is actually a little bit eager here, but Hansama, no man, I think he wants it, and Inspired has arrived as well, and Inspired didn't really get to do anything in the last fighter. Cataclysm up and available. He wants to give it over to Hansama, but LWX is not letting it happen, so he's just slowly smacking him down. He's just gonna dunk him over into the dragon, and Nuggery, I think you've gone a little bit too far here. Shock Blast is gonna connect, and Larsen's gonna have to get out. Nuggery cannot contest this Drake now. They should have taken it. So if LWX actually delayed, he took too long to die here. All right. Axe replay. They try to get on this. Gold card's going to connect, but no one can really follow up on that. And Trimby gets in with a fantastic knockup, and then they start running with it. eo120 just dives on in here. Gets 2 stunned up, allowing for Trimby and Larsen to clap on Doiby. He goes golden. The reset looks scary because Tien gets the finish off. But now Hansama, he just comes over, Flash Gale Force into auto, just starts assassinating from the back line. Talk about the bounty hunting from the Pirate Queen. I don't even think that's lore accurate, but it still feels fun. So huge play from Hansama, double kill as well onto Larsen. That's where you want the kills. 3-0-2, 3-0-4 on Larsen and Hansama respectively. This is good. This is very good. And eo120 just a sacrificial lamb. He's not going to be like a major ahead of the curve damage source, not with how the game has been going, but that AoE stun threat is definitely like the great follow-up or the great plan B to at least keep eo120, and will keep eo120 relevant in this game.
I mean, that's one perspective too, right? Should Rogue win this matchup, an NA or EU team is guaranteed in a quarterfinals, you know?
No airport speed runs for us, lads. Let's go.
No plane ride here.
07's in chat, you know what I mean?
Oh gosh.
Is one team in quarterfinals enough to us to say the West has risen up once?
No, it's not. I didn't say that. It's just the West is not that bad.
Gap is closing.
No, the West is acceptable.
Anyway, focusing back in on this game, it's obviously not completely over yet for FPX. They're only about 2.5k gold down.
Yeah, this is still tight. This is still pretty close. Rogue right now can make the decisions on the map. And it looks like they're still just playing sort of slow here. Nuggery is going to collect these Krugs, make sure they're not get stolen away.
Quite 257 CS, 22 minutes strong, but definitely very strong. You just feel like FPX is playing on the back foot because this whole composition relies on trying to attack the side lanes.
Yeah, trying to spread the map and get the side lanes out. But once you start losing agency in the game and all of the, driving steering power is in the team fight, it's kind of on them. And here comes the catch here. LWX, I'm sorry, man, but you left your turret, and even if it was there, it wouldn't have mattered. No damage really put out. And Baron's up. Yeah, there's no TP. Nuggery needs to start running it. They can actually take this. They don't care even about the Skull Crab vision. They're going to be able to take this one down here. Control Ward put out as well, just to, I guess, keep it dark once the scuttle goes away. And Trimby just going to hang out in this brush here, waiting for the engage here. And Larsen's already over. Everfrost's going to miss. And now here comes the fight here. They're a little split on focus here. Inspired getting low. Now they're going to go back into the Baron pit. Oh, Everfrost's going to hit here. And Trimby's going to be forced to go gold. And they need a turn. They just need to turn and burn the Baron here. It's down to 2,000. Push on over. And it's going to be secured by Inspired. And they get out. No one dies. I think Tien is going to try to force backs here. Trying to catch one person. Cannot.
Wow, that was risky though.
Very risky.
Versus Tien was a very dangerous thing to do for Rogue.
But they pull it. They pull it away. They don't throw around Baron. Miracles happen every day, Vedius. And now, here comes the explosion. This is where Rogue need to actually get a full frontal push. Someone needs to get up in that top lane. Let's get shove it down mid right now. They've got Odo Omne. Oh, Hansama oh, he's got some movement on him. He's ready to get in there. Almost. Yep, Odo Omne is going to push that wave here. So this should be a free turret. Good shock blast from Nuguri, but he has not been able to be the normal great crazy carry factor that we got used to seeing in the LPL. Now Odo Omne, yep, is going to get this turret down as well here. Not much really to stop it.
Gives Rogue the opportunity to reset. They get themselves 2 quick towers, and they can spend some of the gold that they've just acquired. Infinity Edge now being finished. The Staraks also in the back pocket of Inspired, and it looks like Odo Omne working towards his death cap as well.
Oh, good. So I actually really like that Odo Omne is getting this death cap into play, or at least indexing towards it. He's already got the hourglass, so you can already get in there and stay alive and get the full channel of the Maelstrom out and really get that zoning out or just blow up, you know, squishy. With the death cap, just really secures that option. Right, here comes the top lane push. We're kind of flipped here. We've kind of flipped. They're trying to get all of these outer turrets down. It may take 2 Barons for Rogue to even be able to penetrate the FPX base here, but all right, there's gonna be a trade. So this gold, the Baron power play isn't really there here. Rogue, if they want to make this work, they have less than a minute. They need to get something done with this turret. Teleport available for Nuguri. Flanking Jace isn't the most threatening thing in the world, but it looks like Rogue are going to back off and reset for the Dragon. And this would be a great opportunity for them to at least either force a fight or at least secure their 3rd Drake and get them primed for Soul Point. Alright, and here comes the proccing. FPX is going to be first ones there. Drake's gonna be up in 5 seconds here, but Hansama, oh, he wants it. Nuguri is gonna be cut in half here. Bullet time's gonna come out here, get him down a little bit more. Hook's gonna get onto Inspired, but Hansama is still safe. The shock blast is huge here. Larson has finally arrived, and here comes Odo Omne with the double kill onto Jace and onto LWX, and that's gonna be a wipe. And Hansama just one-on-oneing. Oh, Doinby just forced to teleport out. And I think FPX might have seen their final game here. Rogue able to get through with this. It's just Trimby down. They have 4 strong. They can get an inhib down here. They get it down on the far side. And they can go over and actually secure this Mountain Drake here. Larson pushing in the mid lane. So 2 points of pressure here. Larson he has his ult available. So the reset option is kind of there for him. But this is going to be 2 inhib turrets. They want to get an inhib down, but the timers are too short. So it's 2 inhib turrets down. More gold in their pocket. Sitting at a 7k gold lead for Rogue right now. And this is fantastic right now. It's 26, 27 minutes in. We're not too close to that plus 30-minute mark where the gold difference is too large. It didn't look that good, but Hansama just going so aggressive. I love it. Good shock blast from Nuguri, but here comes Odo Omne just zooming in here with the home guards. Just blows up Nuguri, gets the bonus call. And Hansama is just happy to face off against Doinby and forces him away. And here we go. All right, good. They get the Drake. So this game is entirely in Rogue's favor right now. And it sort of makes me ask the question. I was like, what happens if we actually have a longer version of stage games in Worlds now? You know, something to where, like, it could be best of 3s, but we get to the point where, you know, the West gets more time and more reps against, like, on stage, especially against the world champion regions like LPL and Korea. I think it would actually, I think that'd be very interesting to see, because one reason I love Worlds is actually because you stay on the same patch for so long, so it gets solved and then resolved and then resolved.
Was FPX, Dom1, and EDG as top 3, with
Yeah.
RGE being the big dark horse.
Yeah.
It was one of these 4 teams, in my opinion, that was going to win the World Championship. And when people saw this group, everyone believed that FPX and Dom1 would be fighting for first. Yep. Similar to what we saw last year when it was Dom1 and JDG, and they took games off of each other. But they have not performed to the level that they expected.
Oh, it's going to be a collect. Oh, he's going to go golden here. The gold card's still going to be able to connect. He flashes away from the Everfrost. And the stun card only hits Trimby, but this is just try to get his team some time here. And now Rogue ready to collapse here. And looking to jump on. They're just going to blow up Nuggery. He's going to cleanse off whatever he can. And try to hit back here. But Oamis is going to zone away here. And that's 2 dead on the side of FPX here. Rogue still large and in charge here. 17 seconds till the next Baron's up. And they have everyone up and available. Tien alive is the real threat. Do they want to catch LWX? Odo Omne? Rocket Belt not up and available, but I think they wanted it. Yeah. Clean 7K lead. Alright, Rogue. Here we go. Alright, so Rogue go for Baron here. Are they going to look for it here? Tien is going to catch out onto Trimby. Larsen's going to step out. Everfrost is not going to catch Tien, but he's going to get his ultimate Heartbreaker up and available here. And Odo Omni has gone a little bit too far here. He needs to go golden here. He's going to get it in Crisp. He's barely going to survive with the shield holding it down. And Odo Omni is actually getting super low here. And now here comes the death, and that's going to be a secure. It's going to be traded out here. Kennen dead, and Tien has died. Alrighty. So Kennen and Rakan die in that. They're gonna be able to actually get some counterplay here, get this turret down, start getting some of the standing gold back in their pockets, help them stay viable in these fights. 7K gold lead, starting to hit that insurmountable point, but keeping the options up and available here. What was it? I heard Frozen Heart coming through. Frozen Heart coming through from Inspired. So yeah, actually really reducing Nuggery, Tien, Doinby, and LWX, especially LWX. Can't get his 4 shots off as swiftly as he likes, or at least even just reducing his damage output in those, the calculus that is Jhin auto attacks. Yeah, Larsen and Hansam also having very good games here. Both of them unkilled. Fantastic. Mostly been Odo Omne actually taking all the bullets for his team, but still doing his job here and not too far behind the curve with his CS here. Nuggery and yeah, Jesus. I just realized that it was 358 on Hansama. Now Shock Blast out. Larsen gonna be able to get everything's out. Ooh, bullet time here is going to bring Nuggery down so low here. It's going to get stunned out. And the hook's going to land on to Trimby. It's going to be able to get out. And there goes the turret here. This Baron buff's going to keep pushing it. Odo Omne brought pretty low here. Hourglass is not available for him. Need to wait. And there we go. Cannot go in. They back on out. They've got a minute left here. So they can push on up. Take this mid wave. Shove it in. And if they get themselves 2 inhibs down, there's going to be no chance for FPX to contest for the 3rd Baron. Yep, and they're waiting on. They just actually want to get Soul here. So they're going to use Baron actually just to maintain consistent pressure on the map. And that will allow them to at least get the Mountain Soul here. Because the bot wave will auto push with the super minions. Mid wave, if they can actually secure the inhib without getting into a major fight, that should set them up for a pretty easy Drake secure. Odo looking for some trouble. Well, Shock Blast gonna tag him. No, Larsen has backed. He's got his teleport, but this is a little weird. He's got to teleport back in, but this means Rogue's going to have to pressure into this fight here. Doinby gold card. He's got the rapid-fired cannon. That extra range could mean that he picks someone out if someone oversteps and does not respect that option. And now Larsen and Inspired just playing screen. There's no flank options here. It's just going to be a straight up 5v5 team fight. Here comes the curtain call. They're trying to actually get it on to Hansam. He's brought low. He's brought half. Oh, and he's going to get the bullet time out here, and there's no chance here. Doinby's going to get blown up, and now it's going to be on the run. Nuguri trying to kite back here. Larson's gotten into the middle, and he's gone golden just to actually take up space in time, and Hansam is just working himself through it. Takes out Viego. Nuguri's going to try to do what he can here. Inspired brought low, but that's a clean ace. Quadra kill for Hansama. They don't even need the Drake. They're going to run this straight to the base, and it's going to be a Western team making it into the semis alongside Damwon Kia here. FPX, sorry, salutes, and you could not step it up enough this year. And now it's going to be Cloud9 versus Rogue to finish us out for the day and find out who will make it into the semis.